Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy EverythingNYS going over the Brooklyn Nets versus Charlotte Hornets game. Now, this is my first time going over the Nets on this channel. I don't watch the Nets as much as I watch the Knicks. I watch the Knicks all the time, but I'm going to go over with you guys what I saw. I mainly just watched the highlights of the game, so I don't have a full analysis on what happened in it, but just what it looked like number-wise, what I saw on Twitter, and the highlights. The Nets had the lead for a good portion of the third quarter. They had the lead for a good portion of the game, not even going to lie. But the fourth quarter, Charlotte scored 32 to the Nets 17, and Charlotte ran away with it. Now let's go over a little bit of the numbers from the players. You know, the boy I wanted to be on the Knicks, LaMelo Ball. 8 for 18, not the best. 1 for 6 from 3. But 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 18 points. But Miles motherfucking Bridges had 32 points on 9 for 16 shooting, 11 for 12 on free throws, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. Miles Bridges is a bucket. I want to go over something real quick. I wanted the Knicks to draft his brother, Mikal Bridges, so bad. He's a bucket too. But, I mean, my friend wanted Miles Bridges, I wanted Mikal. They're both great, and I believe we drafted Kevin Knox. Like, what the fuck? But, back to this game. We're going to go over the net stats. You know, that was really it. I'm looking at the numbers for the Hornets. Very low scoring numbers from everybody else. The only person in double digits was Ish Smith with 15 points. And I don't want to get this guy's name wrong, so we're just going to say C. Martin. He's played 32 minutes, had 12 points. So not a bad game from him either. Everybody else was in single digits, but on the Nets, you know, that man, Sniper KD, put in the work. 38 points, 17 for 24, 2 for 6 from 3. But where's James Harden? 6 for 16, 2 for 8, only 1 free throw for Harden. 7 rebounds, 8 assists. Good game from him. A good game. 15 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists is a good stat line from a basketball player. No one's going to disagree with that. But when you have James Harden, you're expecting like a 30-point game with those other stats on the side. Like, you're like 7 rebounds and 8 assists is really good. But 15 points, just that, with a very bad shooting night, you can't have that from Harden. You need more. Especially looking at their bench, how many zeros you see on their bench. You see 5 from Millsap, 9 from Aldridge, 8 from Brown, and 5 from Patty Mills. And everybody else has zeros. Claxton had 5. Joe Harris had 7. And I don't know who Jay Carter is. I'm honestly blanking out. Had 3. Like, you just can't have those kind of games. They had 17 turnovers as well. Harden had 8 turnovers. Okay, so think about that. 8 turnovers, 8 assists. I didn't even realize that. 8 turnovers, 8 assists kind of can't. I don't want to say it cancels each other out, but that's terrible. So I see what people mean when he kind of disappeared. But KD went off like always. So from what I saw from the film and just watching the highlights, LaMelo did his thing. Miles Bridges, of course, went off. A lot of the first half highlights I saw were just LaMelo attacking the basket. At the end of the game, I saw a lot of KD, you know, just cooking and doing his shit. But then third quarter, like I said, they did have like a 6-point lead, the Nets, and then watching it in the fourth, it just went away to a 10-point lead for the Hornets and just stayed that way for the rest of the game. I didn't see the Nets take the lead once in the fourth quarter, and that was the story of the game. I mean, I don't know who the Nets played. Like I said, I don't follow the Nets as much as I follow the Knicks, but the Nets play the Wizards next. So they lost to the Bucks, went over the Sixers, lost to the Hornets. You got to beat the Wizards. You have to. There's no way you lose to the Wizards, right? Right? But I don't really want to get too much into it. Like I said, I don't know the Nets that much and watch them that much to really talk about them. But I just wanted to bring this quick little breakdown on what I thought about them and the start of their season. They're 1-2. I personally don't expected them to be 1-2, but it's only the first 3 games, the first 4 games out of 82. They'll be good. The Nets are gonna be good. They're fine. Kyrie Irving situation. I want to touch on that really quick. Man, I love Kyrie. Get the vaccine, bro. Just come back and play for Brooklyn. They need you. But if they were to get rid of him, honestly, I would love to see a Ben Simmons Kyrie trade. Just think of a Ben Simmons, Harden, KD. That's KD's a sniper, Harden's a sniper. Ben Simmons will attack that motherfucking basket. So that's all I really want to touch on with today's episode on the Nets. It's a very, very short episode. I'm looking at the time right now, extremely short. But I hope you guys really enjoy these smaller episodes, these shorter episodes. On games I don't really watch, I'm just not going to go too much in depth on like the Giants episodes where they're 20 plus minutes or the Knicks episodes. But Hope you guys enjoyed this, and have a great day.